Imagine this. You're in a room full of drivers, and 80% of them confidently claim they are above average behind the wheel. Sounds impossible, right? Statistically, only half could be above average, yet most people think they are better than they really are. This isn't just about driving. It happens in all areas of life. People often overestimate their skills, even when they lack the knowledge to back it up. Why does this happen? The answer lies in one of psychology's most fascinating and frustrating quirks, the Dunning-Kruger Effect. The Dunning-Kruger Effect was first identified in 1999 by psychologists David Dunning and Justin Kruger at Cornell University. In their study, they tested participants on logic, grammar, and humor, then asked them to rate their own performance. The shocking result? The least skilled individuals greatly overestimated their abilities, believing they had done far better than they actually had. Meanwhile, those who performed well tended to underestimate themselves, assuming that if something was easy for them, it must be easy for everyone. This pattern is often illustrated in the Mount Stupid meme, a graph showing confidence rising sharply at the beginning when people know very little, peaking at a misleading high point before crashing down into self-doubt as real learning begins. Only with true experience does confidence steadily climb again, this time based on genuine competence. The Dunning-Kruger effect happens because of blind spots in metacognition, the ability to assess our own knowledge and skills. People who lack competence also lack the awareness to recognize their own shortcomings. This is why someone with no singing ability might confidently audition for American Idol, completely unaware of how off-key they sound. Psychologists call this the double curse. Not only are unskilled people bad at something, but they're also bad at realizing they're bad. A study found that students who scored in the bottom 25% on a grammar test believed they had scored in the top 40%, proving how poor performers often misjudge their abilities. On the other hand, highly skilled individuals tend to underestimate themselves, assuming that what comes easily to them must be easy for others too. This curse of knowledge explains why experts sometimes downplay their abilities, thinking they are just average when they are actually far more capable. The Dunning-Kruger effect can be seen in many real-world situations. In the workplace, an overconfident intern might think they have all the answers, but end up derailing a project and blaming the team for the failure. Studies show that poor performers are 50% more likely to inflate their self-ratings, making them unaware of their lack of skill. Dunning, 2011. On social media, Google degree experts, such as anti-vaxxers or flat earthers, confidently share their opinions despite lacking real knowledge or expertise. Everyday life also gives us examples of this effect. How many times have we heard someone say,
"I don't need GPS,"
only to get lost for hours, completely unaware that their overconfidence in their sense of direction is far from accurate? These are just a few ways the Dunning-Kruger effect shows up, affecting everything from work to social media to simple daily tasks. Escaping the Dunning-Kruger trap starts with embracing the simple but powerful phrase, "I don't know." Acknowledging your limitations is the first step to growth and self-improvement. Next, seek brutal feedback from experts who can point out where you're weakest rather than relying on self-assessment. This honesty can be uncomfortable, but is necessary for progress. It's also crucial to calibrate your confidence by using objective metrics, like test scores or peer reviews, to get an accurate picture of your abilities. Finally, adopt a mindset of continuous learning. As Kruger himself said,
"The more you learn, the more you realize how much you don't know."
This humility, born from knowledge, is the key to escaping the trap and achieving genuine competence. Consider the story of a manager who once overestimated their leadership abilities. Confident in their skills, they took charge of a major project, only to see it fall apart due to poor decision-making and a lack of awareness of their own limitations. Realizing their mistake, they decided to take action. The manager enrolled in leadership courses and sought mentorship from experienced leaders to better understand their weaknesses. Over time, they became more self-aware, learning how to listen to their team and make informed decisions. This journey transformed them into a humble, effective leader, showing how recognizing one's flaws and committing to self-improvement can lead to growth and success. Here's the irony of knowing about the Dunning-Kruger effect. If you think, "This doesn't apply to me," well, it probably does. The very fact that you might dismiss it suggests you could be overestimating your own abilities. To avoid falling into this trap, It's important to regularly assess your skills, even in areas you're confident about. Take a moment to test yourself in tasks you believe you're good at, and ask for feedback from others. This self-awareness check helps keep your confidence in check and ensures you're always improving. The key is to stay humble and open to the idea that we all have room to grow, no matter how skilled we think we are. As Shakespeare wisely put it,
Logically, the fool doth think he is wise, but the wise man knows himself to be a fool.
this quote captures the essence of humility, understanding that no matter how much we know, there's always more to learn. To truly grow, we must challenge our own assumptions and ask ourselves, could I be wrong? This mindset encourages self-awareness and continuous improvement. So, next time you're feeling certain about something, take a step back and question your own judgment. Embrace the wisdom of humility, and you'll open the door to real growth and understanding.